Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Aiman Basilf Anwar, matric number 1181579. Today we are going to talk about education, PISA, and the difference between Malaysia and Finland. Let's take a look at education. According to Merriam-Webster, education is the action or process of educating or of being educated, or the knowledge and development resulting from the process of being educated. Education can also be defined as the field of study that deals mainly with methods of teaching and learning in schools. Next, let's take a look at PISA. PISA stands for the Program for International Student Assessment. As of now, PISA has been taken by 65 countries and cities from around the world and participated by more than 3 million students worldwide. This assessment has been taken as a relevant, universal method to gauge students' performance around the world. Let's take a look at the difference between the ranking of Malaysia and Finland in PISA. If you look at the difference between the level between Malaysia and Finland, Malaysia ranked at level 2 while Finland ranked at level 3. Although there's only one level differences between Malaysia and Finland, this difference between this level has a huge gap in terms of the marks between these two countries. This apparent difference between Malaysia and Finland shows that there are indeed improvements that we can do on the Malaysian education system. Next.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Afnan Fuzuddin. My metric number is 1181666. So today I want to talk about Malaysia versus Finland. So Malaysia and Finland, we have a great differ in terms of their education system. So we can look at Malaysia, we have a primary education, we only last in 6 years, while in Finland, education start at the age 7 and last at the age of 16. So Malaysia and Finland differ in 3 years of educational system. So this provide a huge time of students to discover their potential. In Malaysia, we only learn from the age of 7 to the age of 12. But the primary education in Finland are learning from the age of 7 to the age of 16. At the age of 16, the students are given to choose whether they want to study in science or to learn in vocational studies, including carpenter or including moral activities or including rural arts. So next is in terms of education system. So Finland let the student discover their passion by letting them play with educational tools, either relating with mathematics, science or even carpentry. While Malaysia, we are really heavily on the education throughout grading, whether it's A, B or C or even D. So we have to choose. We have to define our student based on their educational grading. But in Finland, we didn't look at their grade, but we look at their performance and their potential to be what they want to be. So this allows students in Finland to discover their potential and study what they really want. So next is in Finland, there's no tracking and streaming of the student during their primary education. During their primary education is that all the students are treated equally despite of their performance. So there's no such thing in Malaysia that relies on A, B, C or D. But in Finland, we are relying on the performance of student, whether the student can cope to the educational subject. Which means, for example, if the student are learning in English, whether the student can learn, the word was is used in the past tense or the present tense. So this will have save the student from the mindset of relating this result with the intelligence, which could hinder a student confidence in themselves as intelligence differ across individual. Okay. So the unemployment rate in Malaysia, according to the Department of Statistics in 2019, shows that in Malaysia we have 3.28% of unemployment rate, which is lower than in Finland, which is 6.4% of unemployment rate. So as a rough rough review, we can say that, oh, Finland we have a higher unemployment rate, but remember, we have to calculate the estimated population also. So in Malaysia, we have around 32.6 million people, which is roughly that 1.6 million people are unemployed. So this is a huge amount that will affect our economic growth. While in Malaysia, population in 2019 is estimated that is 32.6 million, which is higher than Finland, which is in Finland 5.53 million. But remember that in Malaysia we have 1.6 million people that are unemployed, while in Finland we have only 300,000 people that are unemployed, which is a big difference. Three times than the people are employed in Malaysia, which mean that in Finland the educational have shaped the rate of employment of people in Finland. For the conclusion, okay, primary education is vital foundation in education, as it will shape the student and guide them to their future occupation and passion in life. This can help prevent the existence of a group of people who only work for the money and not for their passion, which could lack of quality in the working environment. So, despite some of the argument against PISA, there are benefits that we could get from this style of assessment. So we can say that PISA is a good tool that evaluating our education that will help Malaysia and Finland to improving our education to get for the better nation. This not also helping us educating our students, but educating the whole nation of Malaysia to become the future of Malaysia. So that's all from me. Thank you.